All right, this is just a little bit of encouragement for everybody. We've talked to a lot of people where they are seeing their human needs, their addictions, rather simply, like they're going, oh my God, I'm absolutely over-controlling, over-gathering, I feel not respected, whatever.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are kind of like now in the stage where they're like, all right, I'm attacking the lower things, I'm cleaning up my room, I'm cleaning up my job, I'm trying to be a better person at home.
Yeah.
They're taking the Jordan Peterson route, you know?
Yeah.
And then a few months later, they're just like, oh my God, I'm so much worse than I thought. I can't stop doing this. Like I
Yeah.
keep doing the same patterns that I can now see. How do I get through this? Kind of a process that I think a lot of people are doing, and I think it's great to be more conscious of this, is Maslow's pyramid. Start with the lower, more important things first, but also start with the things that you fear less first. And I remember Jordan Peterson as well talked about this, of like, if you're afraid of elevators, don't attack the elevators first thing.
Right.
Like work up to that. Get some momentum on the
Some
smaller
confidence.
things. Yeah.
You got to build.
Yeah, so for you, if it's like, oh my God, I want to really manage and own the website, and that's been the one thing I've been afraid of, and I've been putting that off, or for me, it's the plumbing pipes, the
Right.
computers, it's like, you go attack all the smaller ones first, and you eliminate working your way up. So here's kind of a story, kind of painting the picture. So here's you, here's everybody. Living life drunk on your saviors.
Yeah.
So you're going through life like an idiot, and then finally, the darkness starts to come.
Oh,
and you're
no.
forced into a hard situation.
I love this movie.
This is so great.
My FI loves
So
it.
you're like, oh shit, right? And this is kind of where a lot of people are now. And so then the next phase is like, okay, let's do this. I'll clean my room, and I'll realize that I'm kind of bad at over controlling or over gathering. So I'll work on that. And I'll work on these little things that I can do, and it's not too bad. I'm
Yeah.
making some progress. That's the first few months, right?
Right.
And then as you're kind of moving, you're like, oh my God, there's my worst fear ever.
This is me too. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck you. You can die.
Yeah, and it's completely subjective.
Oh, totally.
It's completely subjective that somehow,
God.
some way, there's something that is not actually harder than this thing over here that you just got done.
Right.
But for whatever reason, your mommy beat you when this thing was there, and like
Yes. Yes. Okay, let me interrupt for 2 seconds. It is so, you will be so embarrassed. You're like, why is that the thing that I'm terrified about? It really is like you were looking at this thing and then you got smacked in the head and you connected those two things. That's how
Right.
ridiculous it is. You're like, why am I afraid of snakes? Or
Right.
why am I afraid of hoses? Or why am I afraid of cleaning something? Like, it's so ridiculous, but that's what it is.
Right.
Own it.
And even snakes in particular, it's kind of an animalistic
It is.
default program that's
It
born
is.
into most of us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fine, whatever. You're just some stupid fear that shouldn't be there. These are gardener snakes. They don't bite. They're not poisonous.
I know, but I still am like,
No logic, right?
Yeah.
And then another part that I really love, just kicking the ass of the tribe. All your dumb friends want to help. All your monkey brain idiot friends want to help with the simple shit. They're like, oh, I see you're cleaning up your life. I want to help. I want to be a part of it. Like, your friends are going to be there for you on the easy shit.
oh, it's totally.
Now, when it gets hard, you're like, hey, can you help me with the snake pit? They're like, oh, hell no. I'm fucking scared of snakes too. I got to help you with that shit. I ain't going to go down the darkness of all your life's problems. I got life's problems.
So
I just
true.
thought you wanted me to come over and help you move a fucking sofa. No, I'm not gonna really help.
Oh my God.
So then you get back to staying busy on doing the shit you want to do, you can do.
It's like fake work.
Yeah, you're like
Fake.
you're running out of things to do because you got to face those deep, dark, horrible, painful issues that are still
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah, totally.
So this repeat this over and over and over and over.
I did a thing.
Yeah.
I did a thing.
Yeah, exactly. So finally, again, like the hero's journey, you're forced again that you finally have got to face your.
I just like pause for a second. I feel really bad for the snakes in this. You know, like,
They're real
those
snakes.
They're like, I wonder how many times they did that scene.
Yeah.
Sorry to channel change. I'm like, what the hell? That's so funny. Yes, but that's exactly. You're like, I'm doing it.
Yeah. And then, unlike all the stories you hear out there, like, oh, you face your fears and it wasn't as bad as it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It was as bad as I thought. It was horrible. It was worse than I thought. It was so much harder and so much more unfair and abusive. God damn it. Then, on the other side is now you kind of get this. You're stepping into the new world. The tribe. If you're demon DI, like
yeah,
the tribe
I
or
was gonna
whatever.
say this is the DI story.
Yeah, exactly. The tribe, your demons are now your friends.
Uh-huh.
They're like, hey, I see that you're not freaking out about the thing anymore.
I'm now allowed to step in and help you, you drama freak.
Right? We all knew you were a fucked off weirdo there. We all wanted to help.
No one's allowed to help you. No one's allowed to say anything because you know everything.
Yeah.
Oh God, so.
And then Yeah. Look at this like bird over here.
I know. What a behaved bird.
What's this? Like the cop like put his car keys on top of the bird. Like, oh, this guy won't fly away now. So you're starting to anchor pleasure to doing your demons.
Yeah,
And you're starting to anchor pain to doing your saviors.
Yeah, because you're like, every single time. I feel this every single time. I'm like, oh my God, I could have done this faster.
Yeah.
Like, do you realize how much faster? Like, you mean that's all it was? That I waited years to just do that? Like, that's so crazy. And then you just beat yourself because you're like, stop not doing things.
Yeah. Right? That's so much. And then here is the funniest part of the whole story. You go through this, and you do it on a small scale with the little animals. You do it on a large scale with that deep fear of your snake. And you realize, oh my God, I'm overcoming my saviors and demon addiction. There's a positive. There's a new world. And then you fall asleep, and you wake up tomorrow morning, and you're back at it again.
Traumatized.
Little save music here, please.